Well, hello. We're back for a short round, and today I want us to do companion quests. And the first one is going to be um mm, Lucanus's, because I really want to get to the point of his demon issues. I guess. Oh wait. So applies sundered. I break sundered, right? Applies we no, we will change his. Mm, applies weakened. Mm-hmm. That's not a lot of skills he has. Hmm. Okay, let him be. Ooh, the skull. Flirting with danger. Oh my god, how flirty I am. Actually, I'm better with Lucanus than with Emmerich. I don't know. I like them both, I guess. Doesn't really matter. And I need to really walk around, gather the extra quests, check out the stores. Because I've given 2 presents only, I think. So I need to find for one for everybody else.
Why don't you care about us?
Oh,
You found something about Ilario?
Possibly.
What do you mean, possibly? You have something or you don't?
It's Katerina.
We don't know that for certain.
Tell me.
I've got my eyes on Villa della Morte. One of them brought back one of Caterina's rings.
It had been thrown out with the trash. Ilario would never do that. He'd at least pawn it somewhere.
You think Katerina threw the ring away as a message that she's inside the house.
Her opal ring. Lucanis, you know what that means.
She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Veilguard killed my parents and sent it back to Katerina to demand she surrender the seat of First Talon. She's alive. Ilario, you idiot.
We need more eyes in the villa to say for certain.
Ilario would tear the city apart searching if he'd lost this. How could she be alive? What is he thinking? How am I supposed to deal with this?
We need to plan a rescue. The sooner we get Katerina out of there, the better.
It could be a trap. We have to deal with Ilario first.
He could still kill her if we move against him. Maker knows what's in his head.
V, you're too pessimistic for your own good. Reason with him, Lucanis.
I thought I had a clear shot at my target. What if I go after him and get Katarina killed? Help us.
what is that?
Help us? Sounds like you're the only one getting to speak here, Spite.
I can't get him out. We're trapped. Come.
What?
What did you do? Is this the Fade? It seems different. It isn't like those fragments of Solas's past in the crossroads either.
Lucanus is here. Always. Behind locked doors. I can't break through.
All right, let's go get him.
Useless. All of this, utterly useless.
I know this place. It's the ossuary, the prison we freed Lucanus from.
Freed? No. We've always been here.
Right, it's not the real ossuary, but it doesn't seem like a memory either. Lucanus is in here somewhere, right? He's what? Where they kept his blood?
Yes. Go there. But the locks everywhere. I can't touch them.
How do I get past the locks? Turn myself into a mouse? Fight a bunch of giant spiders?
By getting past the guards. It's a prison.
Right. What was I thinking?
What guards?
Envy is the rarest of all demons, the most challenging to cultivate. The conditions must be perfect.
Nobody's here.
Of course not. Rook can't be here.
Me? Why not?
You open doors. You don't close them.
How long are you going to keep doing this?
I mean, what? Thought fragments. She gave that ring to my mother. It was the mark of her favor. House Veilguard killed my parents and sent it back to Katerina. So few of us left. Oh. Sorry about that.
Rock, did you forget our deal? You were to bring my grandson back to me.
I did.
You brought me an abomination. Where is my grandson?
Tenderness and terror. Rage and relief. Old stale fear of disappointment.
This is the Fade, so this Katerina is a spirit? Something like that?
Memory.
No, Lucanus is mine. They won't dare. Thoughts live here. Ideas, feelings.
She's his idea of Katerina, then. Katerina? Lucanus is trapped, but I think you're part of his way out.
You love, he's in your shadow, he thinks he failed you.
Lucanus thinks he disappointed you. With that chaining him, he can never be free.
Is that what you want? To release a demon?
Lucanus is the one who's trapped by the idea he failed you. But you know he's not to blame.
My poor boy.
Still fighting. Tiresome. There's no point, you know. Nothing awaits you anymore. You're long dead.
I shouldn't have let myself fall asleep. This was my mistake. Spite is here. Harding?
Don't worry, Rook. I've got my eye on the prisoner.
You've conjured up a friendly face, Lucanus. But your real friends and allies need you in the real world.
Rook, are you sure Spite isn't tricking you? What if there's no Lucanus, just the demon?
After a year in the ossuary, you might believe that. But you're no demon.
Look around. This isn't the mind of a human being, let alone an Antivan Crow.
Is the mind I need. I don't know.
You are the man you were, Lucanus, even buried in this pain. No demon would punish itself like this.
You really shouldn't trust anything you find in the Fade.
I trust you, Lucanus, and I trust myself to get you home. Let me.
You know that's the kind of attitude that's gonna get you killed, right?
I'll risk it. I have a master assassin on my side, don't I?
Just be careful.
Nice. You'd have to kill me, and Spite would die.
Cousin stuff. You can't dwell on this. It'll drive you mad.
I was supposed to have a useful demon, and instead I have a useless abomination. Wonderful!
Nev.
Hey, Rook. Should you be here? Can't say it's the safest place in the world.
Strangeness and charm. Something familiar and foreign at the same time. With a little guilt.
Somehow, I thought Lucanus would think of Nev as being more... Tevinter?
Tevinter. People come in three kinds. Family. Enemies. Contracts.
Well, what about lovers?
I hope that's just Spite talking. Nev, you need to let us pass.
You know how he is, Rook. Even if you open the door, Lucanus won't walk through it. This is where he wants to be.
Unfortunately, I'm stubborn.
Well, I'm not leaving until Lucanus is alright, so we might be here a while.
You really think you can help him? You're such a sap, Rook.
I think it's time you stood aside and let me try.
Such a sap. I am.
What trouble you've been.
I didn't want you to see that again. I'm not this. I cannot do this. Don't worry, babe. We'll rescue you.
I can't believe it. You're home.
Fucking hilarious. Right, thought fragments. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too. Cousin, what about you? Oh, hi, bitch.
Rook, you're too good to be wasting your time in a place like this. Forget about my cousin. You've got much more important things to worry about, don't you? You've got the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Sharp, jagged edges. Hurt with every breath. Grief and relief. Hope and anger mixed.
Lucanus, you don't owe Ilario a second thought, much less a supporting role.
He put us here.
You've got to leave this be, Rook. You turn my cousin loose, it's only going to cause more grief.
I think Ilario will be feeling that grief, right, Lucanus?
You know that Katerina had 5 children? 8 grandchildren, all dead now, except for Lucanus and me. Last time the Grows fought a war of succession, House de la Morte lost everything. Except the seat of First Talon. This time, we fight ourselves. What will be left then? You think you'll survive? Your friends? Your cause?
This scum doesn't get to speak for you, Lucanus. Everything that's happened is his fault.
Is it? Are you sure of that? Do you really think he made a deal with a demon? He's not even a mage. Or do you think maybe he just found the one there already? He'll carry this prison with him forever. And he'll fill it with corpses given time.
We need out.
You deserve a better cousin. You don't know the future, you know friend from foe.
You're an Antivan Crow, Lucanus. A professional. Trained to avoid collateral damage and go after the real enemy.
You have no idea what the consequences will be.
Whatever they are, Lucanus, I'll be there to help you.
charge, you wouldn't have to do this anymore. What are you doing here, Rook?
I was looking for you. I mean, if we decided, why not?
I had to find you. If anything happened to you, I
What?
can't even think about it.
You should go. It's better I stay here than risk losing you.
You see? He breaks our agreement. His mind is still here. He wants to stay here, so he keeps me here!
Mierda! Why would I want to stay? Even in my head, this place is a nightmare.
Right, but it's a nightmare you already defeated. I get it now. As bad as the ossuary was for you, it was better than the alternative.
What alternative?
The ossuary, Zara. You could solve those problems with a blade. But healing again? Living as an abomination? There's no simple answer there. And if you fail, you could hurt the ones you love.
No! This is not... Damn it, Rook!
Make him leave!
I mean...
He's trying to leave, Spite. It's complicated. Mortals can't just change ourselves. It takes a lot of time.
We don't have time.
Rook, you're right. There has to be a way through this. It's just so much. I cannot see how to begin.
Start small, you and Spite.
That's what I wanted to say.
Figure out a goal you can both agree on, then make it happen.
A contract?
Contracts are for clients. Call this an alliance. But on what terms?
Didn't you just learn your grandmother was alive? What are you waiting for? Go rescue her!
That's true.
Fighting crows?
And anyone else that gets in our way. Do we have a deal? We free Katarina together.
Together, we will fight!
So weird. Okay. So I pushed them together. I don't... Oh, I'm afraid it's gonna have consequences. I'm not sure I want them together.
Rook, are you alright?
What's the matter with the two of you?
Because I want them to fulfill their contract and just, you know, Spite be on his way, whatever that might be. We're both just fine. What the fuck does it mean with the heart? I don't know. But yeah, that's the thing. I do think saving Katarina is more important for the soul. For Lucanus' soul, not Spite's. In the grand scheme of things, but... I can't say that I want them to be, you know, one person or two people in one body or one person and a demon. I don't know.
It's okay. We needed a moment, but I'd say we're ready for anything. How long were we standing here?
Just long enough for it to get awkward. You're sure you're alright?
We're fine, Thea. Don't waste your worry on us.
Nice.
Can I trust the two of you to keep an eye on Ilario? If he starts anything, I want to know about it.
I was going to do that anyway.
You're planning something.
I'm getting Katarina back. But Viago is right. We need more information before we move. Ilario panicked when I came back alive. If he panics again, he could actually kill her this time. We'll only get one chance at this.
All right. Okay, that's good. Now I want to deal with actually. Let's go for Emmerich. Oops. Are there any quests here? We haven't been to... Wait, we haven't been to Treviso in forever, actually. Oh, but it has a very good power already, so I don't know. But I think there must be some new cases. Oh, no, nothing? That's weird. Okay. What's that? Wait. Haven't we been here? Yes, it's closed. Oh, again. No, it's been forever. I keep doing this. I don't want to. So, okay. But I wanted to buy some things if there is anything interesting at all. Where is the Okay, let's check out this merchant and be on our way. I don't know.
Let's do business.
Let's. That sounds nice.
Good luck with your contracts.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, I guess we'll go to help Emmerich.
A possessed dragon. We must...
There is much to
Oh,
be done.
excellent.
Farewell.
Great. Can we teleport there? Oh yeah, we can. And we shoot.
Now, what do you have to say for yourself?
Did I miss something?
Since we're here to gather flowers for the dead, I thought I'd teach Manfred some plant names. But I just caught him attempting to wade into a rose bush.
Emmerich, how could you stay annoyed at that face? Skull.
Oh, Manfred. Whatever will happen to you if I pass on?
If?
There's something I'd like to talk about. Do you know what a lich is, Rook?
Lich? That's Old Tavine for corpse, isn't it?
A lich is a mage transformed into one of the undead while retaining their true, original consciousness. The idea fascinated me when I was younger, For years, I researched and experimented, spoke with spirits and mages. Then, eventually, I found them.
Who?
The Lich Lords of the Grand Necropolis. Necromancers before me who'd transformed themselves into true living dead.
I mean, he must have been excited for sure.
Not everyone gets to meet their idols.
Oh, but I was nervous. The Liches are the great protectors of the Necropolis, bulwarks against forces that threaten creation. After years of tests and rituals, they granted me my desire, the right to attempt lichdom.
Hold on. If you become a lich, then all this flirting we've been doing...
Oh my god!
I should hate to lose your company while I'm still mortal.
What would you being a lich be like?
A vast leap. Flesh cast aside for bone, returned immortal for all time.
I mean, does he want to do it now or what? Attempt lichdom. He's going to try it at that time, at that age, or well, I mean, he's not young. That's okay, but I don't know. I mean, if that's what he wants, I guess. So mysterious. I can't. I'm not sure I can say it with full consciousness. Will I be flirting at a skull? That's hilarious, actually. Sure.
So if we keep flirting afterward, you'll be a skeleton.
If we what?
I'm not ruling it out. Just asking.
Oh, I'd inform you before making any decisions to... Well, questions of lichdom are... Lichdom is an incredible honor. Immortality, prestige, the most hallowed ranks of the Watchers, as well as a chance to be of service past my allotted years. But there are considerations.
Like what? Are you gonna leave me hanging?
We have flowers to gather for the dead.
Okay, but I've got questions.
I've got a lot of questions. What considerations?
Blue creepvine. This will do nicely.
Oh.
Aren't most undead just random spirits inside corpses?
Liches are different. It wouldn't be a spirit acting in my name. My true consciousness would be housed in my departed flesh.
How?
The Order must keep some secrets.
Okay.
Moon blossoms, famed in verse and song.
Smells like perfume. Do liches have a sense of smell?
I've been told that while some of my senses will dull, others will become available. Other than that, I can't say if the flowers would still hold their bloom for me.
That's a beautiful,
Lichdom
actually.
serves a purpose. There are dark things in creation, threats to both our world and the Fade. The Liches of the Necropolis have the insight and the abilities to oppose them.
And you're joining them. When?
Certain elements have held me back.
Like, what? Okay, I want to try the photo mode. How do I enable camera control? Yeah, that's nice. That's very, very nice. Okay, how do I get back? Let's go. You lich. Move your bony ass.
There's no ready instructions for lichdom. The steps must be discovered on one's own over years to be fully understood.
Does the spell to become a lich kill you, or do you have to...
No, mercifully, that falls to another watcher. After my death, my soul will be drawn back into my body instead of moving on to whatever lies beyond.
Okay. It doesn't sound bad. Sounds pretty dope, actually.
So...
For him.
What's holding you back from lichdom?
Even with all my preparations, there's a chance I could die permanently during the rites. What cowardice! The promise of immortality, an end to all my fears, and the final veil stays my hand.
That's his fear, actually. He's afraid of dying, he said. If you want it, risk it. That's awful. Fear of dying makes sense, I guess.
That's reasonable. Lots of people are afraid of dying.
Is it? When it keeps me from what I most desire? Traditionally, candidates for lichdom face one final sifting of the soul. If they avoid it, you saw my old colleague.
Hezenkos. She's a lich?
A half-lich, though that hasn't diminished her powers. Until I stop her plans, I won't possess the peace of mind for lichdom. Why don't you select the next flowers, Rook?
Sure. So what's a half-lich, exactly?
Johanna attempted the rites of lichdom and failed. Stuck in her in-between state, she is supremely dangerous, but can't learn any new magic.
No wonder Hezenkos was
Oh.
What about the sifting of a soul that Hezenkos avoided?
The spirits of the necropolis judge whether a candidate is worthy of the power and responsibility of lichdom.
How'd she become a lich without it?
I shared some knowledge when we were colleagues. She apparently put together more than I knew. It would be just like her to skip the rituals, the cleansings, the preparations of the soul.
I'm taking my time this time, so I don't fail anything.
For a watcher, Hezenkos is pretty harsh on spirits.
We made allowances because of her discoveries. Too many. Spirits are not things to be disposed of.
You really care about them.
They're so susceptible to the world's whims, Rook. Some spirits are dangerous, but how quickly most respond to a bit of kindness, or care, or simple attempt to understand. For all she's done, I can't condemn Johanna for attempting lichdom. That freedom from mortality, that divorce from fear. And of course, time to read all of one's books.
Every mage's dream.
But how she's abused her abilities. Are my intentions enough to fare better?
Worrying's a good sign.
We have enough flowers. There's something I'd like to show you. Here we are.
Oh, so these flowers are for...
Yes. If you could place them on the graves, please.
Whoops.
In memory of Rupert and Eleanor Volkaren. They walk eternity hand in hand.
After I became a watcher, I erected a proper shrine to my parents. When I come to talk, I like to think they listen. Well, don't be shy. Introduce yourself.
Oh. Let's try.
Hello? How are you? I mean, you're in a grave,
Grave.
so... Wait, let me try again.
That's not what I thought would happen.
Do you remember your parents?
Some memories are bright. Others are akin to those dim, early morning dreams one gets sometimes. Lately, I wondered what they'd think of our current course, the choices ahead.
Your lichdom.
What would they have wanted me to be?
Good question. No idea. Oh, another romance choice? This is so strange. I wonder if you don't try to flirt with him beforehand, do they give you the same choices? I have to commit? Now? What? Wait. Okay, so I can break up. Oh, well, 3 breakups and 1. Oh, I don't know. Okay, so well, he asked me out first, I guess, so... You know, first come, first serve. But... I must say that his decision to become a lich kind of dampened my mood, because I can't... It's hard for me to imagine this version of Rook, you know... I don't know, living with a fucking lich. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Let's try, I guess. And romance with Emmerich, commit to friendship. Doesn't matter. And how do they decide that this phrase will ruin their romantic relationship? I don't know. Whatever you want. And romance, and commit to friendship, and commit to an exclusive Yeah, I knew they didn't have polyamory, which I'm fine with it. Although I have to say, I really was leaning toward Lucanus, because I'm kind of intrigued by this idea of of a demon inside him. I think there could be so many great scenes with that. But I mean, whatever, we could just always reload next time. What would they have wanted me to be? Never lonely. Oh, okay, let's see where it goes.
Happy with someone who cares for you.
Shroud's Kiss. I've always loved the legend around this flower. They say it grows on lovers' graves, and that one moves closer to the fade simply by inhaling its fragrance.
Is that true?
It is when I will it, my dear.
Oh.
What else?
What a day of unexpected splendor.
Nice. Very nice. Am I happy with this pairing? I'm not sure. Oh, crowned focus, rare keepsake. I mean, I kind of suspected it would happen if I did his quest, but well, good. I don't know, this whole lich business. Okay. Increase healing. Your critical ability hits applying crosses. You're sure. What's that? Our beloved's home. Let's read some inscriptions. If there are any.
Emric, did you know Spite thought you were still in the ossuary?
That private sphere of conception was inviolate.
So no?
Could Spite have described your dream prison until you faced it together?
You're kidding. I barely understood. Is this why we stopped sleepwalking? Spite understands space now?
Slowly, but it will come.
This is such an interesting installation. Right. Anything interesting here? Somebody's graves to read? No. Yes, no. Okay. Who is next? Let's go to the lighthouse, of course. Everybody wants me, as usual.
Rook, darling, I was thinking of spending an evening with just the two of us.
I'd like that.
Wonderful. I've made all the arrangements at the necropolis.
That's sweet.
We'll leave whenever you're ready.
That's cute. That's sweet. Yo, what's up?
So, Tosh, the dragon hunter of this outfit.
Yep. And you do monsters.
You do
Seems like we're going to
monsters.
overlap.
No, it's not. I handle dragons. You kill monsters. And darkspawn.
Dragons are monsters.
What? No, dragons are natural. Been around longer than we have. Darkspawn and monsters are just Vashidon that came later. And archdemons. You handle archdemons. That thing at Weishaupt was messed up.
In all kinds of ways.
Okay, right.
Oh, great. Is it your turn to cook? What's all this going to be?
Paella. Well, two of them. One without seafood for Emric. And a gooseberry pie for dessert. Nev's favorite.
You made dessert just for Nev?
There's enough for everyone.
Yes, but you still made it just for her.
You think it's a bad idea?
Oh God, I wonder. Wait, I want to know though, if everybody's into everybody. I think it's just close space. Everybody's like, yeah, you know. So the thing is, because obviously Tash and Harding, and now somebody else. There was somebody else, I think. And now Nev and Lucan. I mean, I kind of see it, but yeah.
Is this a clever little hint to get Nev onto the case of a new admirer?
It's a pie. I don't know what you're talking about.
Sure.
You think it's too much?
Sure.
Don't they say the way to someone's heart is through their stomach?
It's perfect. The best way to the heart is between the fourth and fifth ribs. Don't listen to Viago.
That was definitely not what we were just talking about, Lucanus.
I'm not good at this. Hilario's always been the charming one. I just had to be good with a knife.
You can be both.
Rook, thank you for giving me this contract.
Another bizarre ending of a conversation. Sure. Navarran hazelnut torte. Note from Emmerich. Attached to a copied out recipe. Lucanus, here's my mother's hazelnut torte. She made one every winter scent. Cake. One la 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 la. Icing. Blah 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 la 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 la. I wonder who wrote that. Because somebody was tasked to write that. Why? I don't know. Heartbreaking. Departed without the comfort of a body. I don't know, dude. Right. What's that? Okay, so she failed her lichdom. This is very sad, of course. Necromancy's potential. Fail to understand this, however, for death magic, etc. But the okay. Right. Understood. But I'm kind of baffled by this sudden romance. But I mean, sure, whatever floats your boat, dude. But I wonder if I flirted like crazy with him. I wondered if he would change his mind if I didn't go for Emmerich. Oh well, so I don't like that my own faction is so weak, as well as this one. I should probably spend more time there, but come on, this is my own fucking city. How do I make it better? It's probably took a blow when I let Venatori go for it, but sure. Okay, first of all, companion quest. Should we just go to Emmerich to finish this today? Because I don't have much time left. Sure. Let's go. I'll call it Matters of Heart. No, no.
How did you find everything?
Best meal I've had in a graveyard.
One advantage of being senior staff is requisitioning the kitchen's better cooks.
You did that just for me?
I'd hoped the evening might impress. The amount of work on you worries me, Rook. Responsibility exacts a toll on the body.
Well, not on the soul, right?
I have been more tired lately.
More so than you might even realize. I do ask that you at least avoid putting pressure on that stiff left wrist.
That's a little stiff. Impressed you spotted it.
Well, I am familiar with the finer points of anatomy.
We all thought about it.
It's good we made time for this. A couple should get to know one another in comfort.
Time to dig into our feelings?
I'd be delighted if the mood moves you.
Sure. Favorite color, come on. I wonder though, is it green? I think it's green. I associate him with green. Or maybe yellow. Don't tell me black. That would be a bit too cliche. You're up there among dates. Sure.
Devastating charm aside, what do you like about me?
Apart from the compliment of your interest?
Come on.
Darling, it's gratifying a fresh-faced adventurer noticed me at all. And your spirit does charm, but there's also something quite indomitable about you, Rook. It inspires.
Ah, thanks.
That's nice. So I can ask anything, right? Except, I guess these are mutually exclusive, but I don't know. Let's go with an easy one.
What's your favorite color?
Well, can I only choose one?
Let me guess. Black? Green? Yellow, but like a bone yellow?
No.
Lilac.
Of course you went to a flower.
It's such a pretty shade of purple. It brings thoughts of spring. And what's your favorite shade of color?
Gold. White? Oh, come on, what are those options? But I guessed all obvious color options from Emmerich. I like purple. I think he wears purple well. White. No. Well... Why do I think about it so much?
Rich purple. The kind you get with those really expensive dyes.
It's the color of royalty in some kingdoms.
Maybe I've got ambitions.
He does. Okay, so we should think about that. Up there among dates, and you're my first partner. Is it? Is he? Is he? Okay, so I've thought about it, and I think that... Would it make it... Whatever.
This is one of the more romantic dates I've been on.
How wonderful. I was afraid I'd lost my touch. Between work and research and teaching Manfred, there hasn't been time lately for company.
How lately?
No one's serious for a few years. Apart from that, I'd prefer we leave the past be.
All right. Stay a man of mystery.
Yes, I knew I should have. They were exclusive. Okay.
Anyway, should we enjoy the garden?
Certainly.
Sweet. The garden.
They're wondering what we're up to. Wisps are ever attracted to the gardens.
Like you?
The Fade is close here. As our spirits, I count as guides and friends. Beyond that, I feel there are mysteries past our comprehension. Something beyond the weft of magic or deepest Fade. When I'm fortunate, I spy suggestions of them here.
You're so philosophical around flowers.
It's the purpose of the gardens, to lift our thoughts to something higher and finer than we are.
Like that.
Is it?
Sometimes, my dear, I think you indulge me.
When I'm in the mood.
Rook. Okay. Let's do... No dragons. I'm tired of dragons. Sorry, Tash, you will be last. A moment to clear her head. I think it's going to be short. Right, where are the... sellers? I want to sell something. What's that? Rescue the Viper. Right. Okay, we'll find it one day. Oh yeah, we need Nev for that. Whoops. Where is it taking me? Wow, 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 okay. Alright, alright. Can we stop lagging for a bit? What's up suddenly? Chill.
Don't mention.
I don't know what's wrong with my computer suddenly. Ouch. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Girl, stop! Oh, out of range again?
I'm at the ready.
Oh, for God's sake.
I hate to be on their side.
Right, I have no idea what happened. But my computer decided to show me a middle finger. Thanks.
Brooke. Well, I'm late. Tried grabbing something from Hal's on the way, but the fish fry's not running. So much for supper.
What have you been doing?
Chasing leads. On Alias Venatori, Darktown's missing people, and anything that might come close.
Find anything?
Plenty. Something I can use is another story. So here we are. I'm out of leads, and you're at that supper I promised.
Well, we've got at least one witness.
Oh.
Want to question him? How about a break?
So
We
cute.
can still do that, right? A short one can't hurt.
Yeah, maybe. I could use a walk. And some rocks. You up for it?
Rocks?
Yeah. So, rocks. Look for good ones.
You were serious about this.
You'll see why.
Well, I can guess why.
Why are we doing this?
You know what they say. Leave no stone unturned.
Really?
No.
Right.
Seriously, do you ever take breaks? Real ones?
What do you call this?
Picking up rocks? And I'll bet the coin in my pocket you're thinking of work.
It's hard not to. Look at Docktown. But I was also thinking of fried fish.
Then I owe you half the coin.
And where's the third one? That? Why are there so
All right.
many cats?
Time to put these rocks to use. Come on.
How we doing?
With the rocks or in general?
Let's stick with the rocks.
In that case, so far so good.
A win for us.
I guess it is.
Calliope, you still going?
The nightly song, another show, another last-minute change in performer as Siconia fails to keep an engagement at the Lamplighter. With numerous reports of missing Ducktown people, is this songstress laying low or one of the latest victims?
Over here. I'll take you to my usual spot.
Fancy.
Isn't it?
Take me anywhere, Nev. Anywhere.
Is this what you do when you're out of leads?
I'd look over my notes, but I've got them by heart. I just need to clear my head.
Stepping back can't hurt. Clear minds get things done.
If only they stayed that way. You can't count on a lot here. When I started, I wasn't going to save Minrathus, never mind Thedas. But if I could take a job and follow through, well, maybe people could count on me. But at the end of the day, what have I done? What sticks? Venatori everywhere, Aelia waltzing back into town. I'm fighting, Rook. Sometimes it feels as though the city itself stabbed me in the back.
I'm here to help.
I know. But getting mixed up in my problems, it's not the smart play. Rana's partner, Brahm. Where did it leave him? Where does it leave you?
Side by side with Nev Gallus. Like you are, for me.
You know you're a sap, right? She was there. We didn't see her.
This worked?
Maybe. Come on.
What is happening?
Willing to chase a long shot? We need to get to the spillway.
Thank you for not. Oh, pff, never mind. I wanted to say thank you for not making me walk there, but
she was there. We just didn't see her.
At the spillway?
At the relic deal. When Aelia controlled Damas, she mentioned Bataris and the stolen relic. Why bring that up? Why would she care?
You think she was involved?
Or one of her puppets. She's been careful, but there may be something to pick up at the site. A witness. Anything. We can get to the site from here, up and across that building.
So we're returning to the scene of the crime, where we fought Bataris?
It's just a hunch, but it's the best I've got.
Let's check it out. What's the plan?
Bataris had a red lyrium relic. Those don't play nice with the Veil. The Viper left me a piece of one. Remnants fade with time, but if we got here soon enough...
Have I been here? I have definitely been here, okay.
Remnants. We've got them.
Fainter than the ones we found before, but I'll see what I can draw out. Let's take a look.
Oh.
Sure thing. The thread smuggler. But this feels scrambled. Two people's thoughts in one source. She wasn't a traitor. She was a puppet. Aelia moving goods to her followers. I've got this. Echoes of greed, pride, our Venatori, Bataris. Look there, there's more. By the waterfall. We're close to something. I can feel it.
No.
Skipping stones really worked.
I guess some of my plans pan out. This one's afraid. A witness? Someone else showed up too, after we left. If I can pull out more of an echo, a memory.
So Nev Gallus is back. Tell me what you saw.
Nothing, I swear.
Aelia.
No. In my head. Stay out.
A bystander? They must have seen the fight.
Then Aelia showed up.
Tell me, would you see this city rise? Be a thrall in service to its glorious rebirth?
Thrall? No,
Silence! Your will
belongs to the Venatori.
Damn it!
The risen god will unlock my true power. He's given me Vina Vitalis. We start here.
What's Vina Vitalis?
A rumor, an old Tevinter ritual to increase blood magic. Fake accounts appear on the black market. The real records were burned by magisters. It scared them. But if Aelia follows Elganon, if he could give her the trick, the Venatori are in power, but Aelia wants total control.
A blood ritual. Then the missing people... It's a lead.
But where? When? Who else does Aelia break before I track her down?
Nev?
This place means something to me. But what am I to it if I can't?
I want to say this, but I think this is the reality.
Minrath has failed before, not you. This time, we stop Aelia for good. Venatori who threatened Docktown? They've got Nev Gallus to fear.
She won't make it easy.
People's lives are at stake.
Aren't they always? I'm a sucker, Rook. Getting caught up in all this. Bad habit.
It's what we signed up for.
We'll drown in this, Rook.
Or we'll win.
Sweet. Mm-hmm. No. Alright, and let's do the one last. Let's go to the lighthouse really quickly and then do one more. Companion quest. Nothing long, I hope. Oh, people want my attention again. Maybe without a companion quest, though, because it's pretty late already.
Trust me, it's her. And we're lucky. If someone found the body before us, she would have been cremated.
Ugh, I'll never understand that custom.
What are you two up to?
Rook, it's very exciting. Nev's invited me to help solve a murder.
Well, if anyone's gonna gather clues from the dead...
I helped the Navaran city guard a few times, but a long-lost crime from the heart of Tevinter.
Let's not oversell it. You ready?
By the flame that stoked you, by the light that rises. Return and speak.
What do you want of this one?
You were a shadow dragon. Someone took you out.
She's already digging in. Be firm.
Why should this one speak?
Because we'll drop you. Why not? For justice, of course.
For a chance to right some wrongs.
One last time.
Speak with no promise of answer.
You helped get people out of the city. Who was the last person you took?
No. Secret. This one's to protect.
They're clinging to a role, keeping secrets.
Fine. Then tell me who killed you. Did you see their face?
Their name gives the other away.
If they came for you, then they're coming for whoever you helped escape.
I'm a shadow dragon too. If you started a job, let us finish it.
By the pacts of the Watchers, we would not ask, were it not important.
This one saw the murderer's face. Piranhas. His son wanted out for blood mage family. This one got
The shadow dragons will get him to safety.
The spirit has left us. Thank you for trusting me with one of your dead.
Wouldn't leave that to just anyone. You're a different story. Thanks for the help.
Anytime.
A rare poetry. A note from Nev attached to 3 slim volumes of poetry. Emmerich took some digging, but I know a lady who knows a book collector who sells to the Archon's palace. He said these are some of the last copies of Nydia Ulpius's work. What with her being dead, if you arrange a reprint, their value plunges. Don't think you'll mind, though. P.S. The book collector said if I wanted obscure poets, there's a good one in Ravane. Had debts, work out of print, but he got bailed out by an anonymous donor. Funny thing, it was all in King's Gulders. You only see those in Navarra. Interesting, interesting. Okay, let's visit Lucanus, and that's it for today, I'm afraid.
No. I had to kill a man once who did blood magic on nugs. 100 little pigs with hands came after me. All together in one big writhing ball. Have you ever tried to stab a ball of angry nugs? That was a bad job.
Oh, sorry about that.
Hills are named for is a monster. Big heap of red tentacles that crawls around, devouring everything in its path. The damn thing was a hillside, the size of a village. You try fighting a hill with a sword sometime.
How did you kill it?
Lamp oil. Everything stank of burnt tentacles for miles after.
If the two of you were gonna open a bottle, you might have told me first.
It's not a good bottle.
Might have to pick up a supply. I have a feeling we'll need it. Is anyone else hungry? Maybe I should cook something.
What about you, Rook? What's the worst job you've ever been on?
What does it mean? This confusing wording. Ugh.
Nevin Harding didn't tell you about our hunt for Solus, then?
They don't tell it the way you would.
I mean, it ended with the elven god of lies in my head. Is that enough to win the worst job contest?
You joining us, then?
Fine. I'll cook something, if Rook's staying.
Maybe just for a minute.
Rook's story first. Then Lucanus owes me one about this contract on a Bronto.
Mierda. That Bronto.
That's sweet that they... Oh, collect. That, we're bonding. Oath to 7 and Stevens, page 3. Oh my god. This page, more than one chapter in my Wisp's fate drawing in the memory lighthouse. But it's also about... Oh, never mind. This? Odes to 7 and Stevens. Interesting, okay. Well, nobody else wants to discuss anything with me at the time. So, on this beautiful note, it's time to go to bed. So, thank you and see you.